What does it mean to you to be named the captain as a rookie? I think Sean Payton just said that this is the first time he ever had a rookie as a team captain.
Yeah, it's an honor. It's a privilege. I'm excited to be with this group. Excited to be a captain. I don't take it lightly. I know it's a big deal, and it hasn't happened often, but I'm not going to take it for granted. I've got to come to work every single day and just prove that you can be a captain. But I'm excited to work with these other guys, and I think it's good that we can get out there and set the tone, and it's always good to be a captain.
And what are your emotions like going into you played 2 preseason games, going to the real thing on Sunday? What is your emotion like going to on Sunday?
Well, I'm excited. Seattle's a good team. They got a good defense returning, a lot of good players with a new scheme. So we'd be interested to see what to come out and play. But I think they're going to be very well coached. They're going to be talented. It's going to be a hostile environment, but it'll be fun. It'll be a good first game.
That environment you spoke of, obviously you got that tenfold in college. How much does that benefit you getting ready for this whole thing?
Yeah, it's huge. Already been through, several atmospheres. Now this could be different, but I think having been through that and understanding what, a loud environment truly means, I think it's really important. And, it's all about communication. It's all about being on the same page, keeping it simple, and going out there and executing your job. And when you do that, usually you can take some of the crowd out of it, but it's definitely, going to be the whole game. They're going to be loud. It's going to be a great atmosphere.
You've done this for a long time as a starter, way back to like high school, 8th grade. When do you know guys are trusting you? When is it by how they react, how they listen to you? Because so much of that, like game day, is can they trust the quarterback when the alarms are blaring? How do you know when you've kind of reached that level with your teammates, especially within the huddle?
Yeah, well, I hope it's now. I hope you don't go into a game with no trust. But I think you just. You gain that over time, and I think they see you work, they see you play, I see them play, and you just form this relationship that you can go out there and trust them because you've seen, the guy do it over and over and over. And that's the main thing, is trusting and is doing what you say you're going to do. And so if that's your job and you got to get your depth, or if you got to get the ball to this person, whatever it may be, if you've done it over and over, you're just going to establish that trust. And I believe we got great trust on offense. We all trust each other, trust the receivers, the O-line, got great trust in them, ball carriers, whoever it may be. But we have a very close-knit group offensively and defensively. But I think that trust is going to carry over into some confidence during game time.
Well, while you obviously have many NFL years ahead of you, starting your first game, is there any time to reflect on how far you've come, how much work you've put in over the years to get to this point, starting your first NFL game?
Yeah, I think each day you gotta look into it and find this perspective in life. Not many people get to wake up with this opportunity. Not many people, have this opportunity for a long time. So you definitely want to make the most of it and, see if you can't make it, run for a long time. But I do think it's important to stay in the moment. And then, once the season's finished and you allow some time to debrief, you can look back and kind of look at the year, see what you've done, see where you can improve, and then, push forward for more. But I feel like so far we've been able to, really keep it in perspective, really understand that, life is fleeting, life happens fast, and this is just one of the many joys of the journey.
So, Bo, have you taken that step back yet to realize you're the first rookie to be named captain of the Broncos since 1967? And if not, when do you think that time will come?
Well, no, I guess not, but, it's a huge honor and a privilege. I understand that. It's been a long time, and just very thankful for the guys to trust me in this opportunity. I think that's a huge statement for our team. I think it says a lot where we are, and we're excited to get going and excited for the future. But definitely, it's going to be one of those things that I think it becomes more and more real as time goes on. But it's a huge honor and a lot of privilege. But it brings a lot of responsibility too.
Well, how much do you enjoy this part that starts kind of on Wednesdays, the game planning aspect of this, and how much do you like to input on what it is that you guys are doing?
Well, base down first day is tough. A lot of thinking out there on the field, a lot of base down plays, a lot of plays that are going to be really important for the game plan that you need to nail down and go ahead and get some reps at. Right now as a rookie, I don't have a whole lot to say. I just go in there and do what I'm told. But I will give it to the coaches from Coach Payton down. They've been very intrigued with what I've been good at in the past and what I've my strengths, and they're trying to play to those. But at the same time, he's been doing this for almost 20 years, so he's going to be doing what he's comfortable with, and it's my job to go out there and execute what he calls.
Using your past experience, high school, college, when you have those drives that don't go so well or stretches that don't go so well, when you're able to correct those in the game, is that more looking at the pictures on the sideline, figuring out schematically what it is, or is it mental, kind of taking that reset, and how do you apply that ability to adjust in game to what you might face someday?
Well, it could be both. I think you can adjust on the fly if they're doing something different. Sometimes it's just straight up execution. Sometimes you're just not executing to the standard that you should be executing at. And then, other times it's just some juice and energy. You just got to bring it, a little bit better. And I think the good teams and the successful teams, they find out whatever it is, and they're able to go out there and adjust. And so I know you're not going to score on every drive. Nobody's ever done it. So you got to adjust and just understand that that's the adversity that's going to be part of it. And you move forward trying to find a better way and trying to go down there and score points, whatever it means.
In addition to the family and friends that may be coming, because you played college ball pretty close to Seattle, do you have a bunch of friends coming up from Oregon, or is it a big ticket request for this game, or is that more next week with the home opener?
Well, I don't have many family out west, but do have a lot, going to the game. Being married, having a big family already, you got a lot of people that, are going to want to come out to the game. So it'll probably, each game will have, a different amount of people. But that's the exciting part, A lot of, these close friends and family have been there from day one, and they, want to see the journey. I know my uncle's been to every first game of every level that I've been on. So, he wasn't going to miss this one. It's stuff like that you just, you respect. And that's the fun part of playing. I think it's the memories and part of the journey that you get to go out there, and you only get your first game one time. So you got to go out there and make the most of it.